as a warning to people's health. Police have urged road users to avoid the Esplanade and instead take an alternate route along Military Road while firefighters work to bring the blaze under control. Police are searching for a stolen Nissan Navara which collided with an innocent motorist during a pursuit in Mount Gambier. The motorist wasn't physically injured, but the car had to be towed from the scene. Police immediately terminated the pursuit of the Nissan for safety reasons, but are continuing their investigation. An international relations expert believes we shouldn't read too far into a peace deal in the Middle East. Israel and Hamas have signed off on the first phase of a 20-point plan for Gaza. But Keith Sutter says it's overblown, calling it a ceasefire instead of a peace deal.
Trump is referring to peace in the Middle East. That's an exaggeration. What we will have at the weekend will be a ceasefire. In other words, we will have the release of hostages, the ending of the shooting that's been going on.
In breaking news, Trump has spoken to the families of the hostages. Anthony Albanese has paid tribute to Australian scientist Professor Richard Robson on being awarded the 2025 Nobel Prize in Chemistry.
Professor Robson and his colleagues have been working on cutting-edge research. As I understand it, this research brings a whole new class of solid matter into existence. The nature of Professor Robson's work is molecular, but the scale of its significance is absolutely enormous.
Professor Robson and his team developed metal organic frameworks that can be used to capture carbon dioxide and harvest water from desert air. Researchers believe nurses should be embedded on the front line to help with melanoma detection. University of South Australia says the approach has already been used to screen more than 1,200 people. Dr. Kim Gibson says this nurse-led model is already being used in areas like breast cancer screening.
Skin checks perhaps aren't as prioritised as other medical conditions and preventative health screening. So we see nurses as being very well placed to be upskilled in skin checks to service their community.
Now turning to FIVEAA sport. SA has made 273 from its 50 overs in the one-day game against Victoria at Adelaide Oval. And as doubts remain over Pat Cummins' availability for the Ashes, fellow fast bowler Mitchell Starc has declared himself fit and ready to fire. The veteran quickly has enjoyed 2 months off since Australia's tour of the West Indies. Starc says he wants to play every test match against England.
It's always our intention to be available and play 5 tests. Obviously, we'll see how the summer pans out, but that certainly is the intention of myself.
To the AFLW, that heads into the pointy end of the season. New data reveals some critical issues. Kiara Parker has more.
Analysis by News Corp has found the league is scrambling to meet its own attendance and viewership figures. Crowds are at their second lowest average since the competition began. The League and Players Association agreed in the most recent collective bargaining agreement average attendance must reach 6,000 and a broadcast viewer average of 100,000 per match. There's currently an average of 2,482 people per game, while broadcasters are refusing to release their viewership data. It's renewed calls for games to be played before men's games or return to a summer comp.
In the AFL, Demons midfielder Clayton Oliver appears to be set to request a trade to GWS. This comes after Melbourne list manager Tim Lamb has denied the club forced Oliver to seek out other clubs this trade period. The Adelaide 36ers will host the Tassie Jack Jumpers tonight as they look to begin the season with 3 straight wins. If they get this one, it will be the first time in 25 years they've done 3 on the trot. Now checking FIVEAA traffic.
G'day there in the city. Twisted traffic line in Grenfell Street near Gawler Place. Slow for works at Hillier at the moment. Anglevine Road near Steppen Heath Road. Got works to keep in mind at Clapham. That's on Springbank Road just near Goodwood Road. And we're getting busy at the moment at Flinders Park for Grange Road and Holbrooks Road intersection works. Camera this afternoon, Grant Avenue, Rose Park. Prime Big Day Deals is live now. Shop big on deals across kitchen, electronics and more. Exclusively for Prime members. Prime Big Day Deals ends Monday. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on FIVEAA.
The FIVEAA forecast. Partly cloudy, tops of 20 today, a shower or 2 tomorrow, 21 the top. Saturday, a shower or 2 also with a top of 21. Sunday, 19. Right now it's 19 degrees on FIVEAA. Always Adelaide.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, Israel and Hamas agree on steps to end the war in Gaza. The fight for your festive dollar begins. Supermarkets roll out their Christmas specials. See the cruel essay crime caught on camera. The new at-home device helping predict asthma attacks. And the latest from the Crows and Port in the AFL trade period. 9 News. Your news. Nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Get yourself ready for South Australia's biggest charity car and bike show. We're talking about Horsepower for Hope. This coming Saturday, the 11th of October, the South Australian produce markets there at FIVEAA will come alive with muscle cars, bikes, trucks, food, live music, family fun, free kids entertainment. It's all there. You'll even hear the thrill of a drag car starting up. It is all presented by the Muscle Car Collectors Club, and every ticket helps Little Heroes Foundation support kids living with serious illness right here in SA. So you can get your fix of horsepower and you're also giving hope at the same time. So don't miss it. Hope to see you there. Horsepower for Hope this coming Saturday. It's not just a car show, it's a day out. It is a trophied event, so polish up your wheels. You can win the Showstopper trophy with a $500 prize money on offer. To find out more, go to littleheroesfoundation.com.au.
They say the sequel is never better than the original. But clearly they haven't tried the new McCrispy from Macca's. Or seen enough sequels. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Available after 10:30am.
Hi, it's Wayne from Wayne Phillips Kia. Did you know that we're not only SA's most awarded Kia dealership, but we're the experts in novated leasing and salary sacrificing. So we take care of everything all under the one roof. So not only do you save thousands on a new Kia EV, but you can lower your tax and running costs. Right now, we're packaging up exclusive bonus offers just for EV buyers. Drive smarter, save smarter, and make the switch to electric today with Wayne Phillips Kia. Visit us at South Road, Ranella, or at waynephillipskia.com.au.
It's all the little things that make a Murray Princess cruise unforgettable. And right now, there's even more to enjoy. Book a 3 or 4 night cruise this December and you'll receive a free Adelaide short break with 2 nights accommodation, daily breakfast, plus a full day Barossa food and wine tour valued at $469 per person. It's the perfect bonus to your Murray Princess cruise with gourmet food, world-class wine, and time to relax in comfort. Offer ends November 7. Book on 1300 729 938 or visit murrayprincess.com.au.
Don't miss the Built Here Backed Here RV Expo, Friday 11th and Saturday 12th of October at 130 West Beach Road, West Beach. See South Australia's leading dealerships, Cameron Caravans, Adelaide RV, JB Caravans Adelaide, Great Southern RV, Offline Campers, and Jayco Adelaide, proudly showcasing over 13 Australian-made RVs from the nation's best manufacturers. Check out displays from G'day Parks, ARB and more. Visit the Cooper's Camp Kitchen and celebrate what it means to be built here, backed here. October 11th and 12th. Visit australiancaravans.com.au.
Hi, I'm Dr. Benji from the Child and Adolescent Virtual Urgent Care Service. You know, a hospital might not always be the best place to get the right care. There are now more care options available than ever, like 24/7 pharmacies, urgent care clinics, and virtual care services with people like me. It's all part of building a bigger health system. To find out what's happening near you, visit biggerhealthsystem.sa.gov.au.
A message from the Government of South Australia.
Setting the agenda for South Australia. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith Forrest.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome along to the third and final hour of the show on this Thursday afternoon. It is 10 minutes after 3. Our Complete Care live stream on Facebook and YouTube is now operational. Very shortly, you'll get to hear and see from the legend Leo Sayer, who's going to join us. We're just waiting for Leo to click into his Zoom, and then we'll have a chat to him. Leo will be in town tomorrow doing all of the hits at Thebarton Theatre, which is going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that. We also have later this hour a little bit of fun coming up on the show, because this coming weekend there is a sour beer festival. Invertapalooza is the name of it. It is at Little Bang Brewing there at Stepney, and they have a weekend full of sour beers. Now, I'm a non-drinker. I don't drink alcohol, so thankfully, my guinea pig today, Tim Ginniver's going to sneak past and say hello, and we'll get Timmy to try some of these beers as well. I have been told from people in the know, you either love sour beers or you do not. Those people who love them really love them. by all accounts. So we'll speak to Oscar Matthews very shortly about that. He's the GM and the head brewer there at Little Bang Brewing, and we'll let you know all about Invertapalooza, which is happening this coming weekend. In the meantime, while we wait for Leo to just click into his link, a lot of text messages on the back of Shannon from Star Discount Chemist, and we'll get Shannon back because it's one of those kind of topics that always goes so well because people have memories and people have history when it comes to these situations where you might have done something for your health which you were told at the time was right, and now in the lens of 2025 it's not considered all that healthy or safe to do. The two today that blew me away was the issue of Vicks Vapor Rub. You know, don't put that under your nostrils. It's not about the actual menthol part of it. It's more just the steam. So, again, think of how many times you rub Vicks on your kid's chest. Immediate kind of relief, but certainly not long-term. It's better just to have actual steam on its own. And the other one was that in the old days, we would put a Band-Aid to stop the bleeding. You would rip it off, let it dry out, it'd scab up, and that was it. But now that's also not the done thing. So we are learning as we go along. Somebody very grossly on the text message said, Leith, I have a very simple method for warts. I bite them off with my teeth and then they never come back. That's horrendous. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Apologies to anyone who might be having an afternoon snack at 13 after 3. Deb, now Shannon did see your text before she walked out. They're fighting words, and we'll address that when she comes back next week. Deb said maybe Shannon's a millennial and that she would poo-poo anything natural. Not the case. And I'll give Shannon the chance to respond to that when she comes back and joins us next time on the show. But no, I think all of us can now say, whilst it might have worked in the time, maybe a kerosene methylated spirits collar to get rid of coughs wasn't probably the healthiest thing we could have done. However, you only know what you know, I guess, at the time. Stephen said there were some small red pills called polymerine. He said one of the early antihistamine medications during primary school years when the oval grass regularly gave him hay fever back in the 60s. They would also cause extreme drowsiness. No wonder the bottle said do not operate heavy machinery while using this product. So, again, I'm sure there's lots of situations with that. So thank you for those. But that will be a lot of fun. We'll do that again very shortly on the show. Let's take a break. Leo Say is going to join us very shortly. If you're a fan of Leo, we can do his plug now while we're waiting for him to click in. He is at the Thebarton Theatre tomorrow, the newly refurbed Thebe Theatre. I think Leo's show, maybe 2 or 3 now. I think the first show might have been Elvis show. I think Leo's tomorrow night. Kate Sobrano, friend of, who was here the other day. Kate's on Saturday night. So if you want to go and see all the new renovations, everything they've done, far more accessible now for people who have issues with mobility, all of that and more at the Thebe Theatre. So you can see Leo there. It's his first full Australian tour in 6 years. So it'll be nice to see him on the stage. We'll speak to the international chart topper and music legend, hopefully, after this.
Hey, it's Lauren here from Adelaide. Wouldn't you love a reward just for shopping at your local Star Discount Chemist? Become a Superstar Rewards member to earn points, receive birthday vouchers and more. Star Discount Chemist. How can we help? Earn and redeem points on eligible purchases. Visit website for full terms and conditions.
Get the fruit trees you want at Garden Grove. Come and explore a huge range of citrus, fruit and nut trees, dwarf varieties, ornamentals and many more. Get the great advice you need and everything you want at Garden Grove. Golden Grove Road, Golden Grove.
Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, the garden that I
Phone 8251 1111 for delivery to all areas. Open 7 days.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to get free installation? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2, the largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers and get free installation on your cabinets with laminate benchtops. For a limited time, of course. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, is this muffin 1 or 2 weeks old? Wait, I can say no to sad snacks. I'll head to KFC right now for the new Happier Hours menu. 2 snacks for $5. KFC, FLG. 2 to 5 p.m. Selected items not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
When you're finally free to explore, don't buy someone else's idea of a road trip. At Lonsdale Marine and RV, every van we sell is customised to how you want to travel. Off-grid power, bigger fridge, smart storage, stronger suspension. Whatever your journey needs, we'll build it in. At Lonsdale Marine and RV, we're passionate campers too, so we know what works. Hit the road your way at Lonsdale Marine and RV, 30 Donegal Road, Lonsdale.
Looking for flexible employment, a career change, or maybe you've just finished school and are ready to step into the workforce? Good news! WorkZone currently has casual positions available with an immediate start for qualified candidates. You'll receive on-the-job training. Plus, at WorkZone, we pride ourselves on promoting staff development, allowing you to progress in your career. What are you waiting for? Apply now. Submit your resume via the careers link at workzone.net.au.
5AA Afternoons with Leap Forest.
17 minutes after 3. Complete Care live stream. Facebook and YouTube, that's complete with a K. Good things come to those who wait. International chart topper, music legend Leo Sayer, as I mentioned, is doing his first full Australian tour in the best part of 6 or 7 years. Leo Still Feel Like Dancing tomorrow night at the beautiful Theberton Theatre. He joins me. Leo Sayer, you star. Lovely to see you.
Cheers, mate.
You've been busy. There's a bit going on in your world, it seems.
No, there's a bit going on in my world. I've got a film team that's come over. We're making a documentary. There's going to be a Leo Sayer film. We're probably about maybe a year and a half off finishing it because we're aiming to have a big, unnamed festival in Europe finishing off the whole filming.
Amazing.
But at the moment, we just got started, and my director, who's English but came in from LA the other day with another cameraman from America, they started filming me. I've been talking all day about myself and my life in my house, and inadvertently I turned the phone off and shut down the computer. So, you know, Jesus, I'm so sorry, Leith.
No, don't.
Leo apologises to Leith and 5AA.
No, don't. Hey, you're a legend. We are more than happy to wait. I have not seen you since you did our Little Heroes Foundation Gala Ball.
Yeah,
a
that's
while
right.
back, which was
Remember
so
that?
great. So
Yeah,
I want to tell people I can tell firsthand. I saw you absolutely slay the room that night, and I know you'll do the
good
same
fun.
tomorrow at Thebby. You'll be one of the very first to play it, Leo, the newly refurbed Thebby.
Yeah, apparently they've done an incredible job with the refurb, and I think Kate Sobrani was following me. And
Yes.
is it the next night
That's
or
it.
so?
Yep.
And my good mate Kate, and then you've got that guy from the Beach Boys. Jesus, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, Al Jardine's coming, which will
Al
be amazing.
Jardine, who's a lovely man, I'll tell you. I've met him a few times, and he's a sweetheart, and he'll get some great Beach Boys stories to tell you. So there's some good shows coming up. And the Thebby is a wonderful gig. You know, I've played it so many times on the Good Times tour, the APIA tours. We did so many visits with all the other artists, and with Joe Camilleri, Russell Morris, and Marsha, and everybody, and John Paul Jones, of course. John Paul Young, John Paul Young.
Yep.
My God, JPY. Let's never forget JPY. Actually, the poor boy is quite sick at the moment.
Is he?
He's had a terrible illness, and we don't know when he's coming back on the road. We hope it's soon,
Oh, I'm
because
sorry to hear
JPY
that.
on stage is a monster. You know, as you know.
Yeah.
But
Well, there's
anyway,
been.
look, I'm just happy to tell you that this is gig like 13, I think, on the
Excellent.
or 12 of the 14 we've been playing. Everywhere we've been has been fantastic. I mean, you know, the promoters will tell you we've sold out, which is true. But for me, it's not about that. It's about visiting Australia, coming to all the places in Australia. We've been to WA, Queensland. After you, we go off to Darwin. You know, we're covering every single state, and we're really, really happy enjoying the tour.
And everyone's having a good time along the way. Hey, so
Yeah,
Leo,
man.
you are 76 years of age. You've been in
77.
77. Well, happy birthday since I wrote these
Every
notes.
year counts when you get to this age.
54 years in the industry you're into. It's such a credit to you, your singing ability, the songwriting ability, but you are able to perform and connect with an audience like very few I've seen.
Well, I think it's because I love what I'm doing. And I think it's because I have a mental age of 24. I don't have any kids, so I'm probably a kid myself, you know, and darling Donatella, my wife, has to look after a kid. So basically, you know, I'm a kid at heart. I'm young at heart, and I'm actually determined that still some of my best work, I think, is ahead of me. I still think I've got my Sergeant Pepper album or Dark Side of the Moon
Still
to come,
coming.
you know. Yeah, and I'm still writing, still creating, and still got lots of ideas. So, you know, it's not dark yet. I mean, I've just kind of I'm not shutting down the. I mean, there's guys in England that wanted me to announce a farewell tour. Well, bugger that. You know,
Correct.
I'm going to carry on, mate.
You got years, if not decades, ahead of you. You're one of these great generational performers, though, too, Leo. So as I said, I saw you not long ago at our Little Heroes Ball, but I remember seeing you first, I think, on the Muppets. Like, you've been around a long time. You've done a lot of great gigs, and I'm sure some weird TV shows along the way too.
Well, you know, I've had some incredible experiences along the run. You know, I mean, you know, there's things like, doing shows with the Muppets. I mean, singing with Miss Piggy on the Late Late Show in America, you know, and doing Saturday Night Live with all those guys, John Belushi and all those fellas, and doing Hey Hey It's Saturday, and doing Countdown, many countdowns with Molly, dearest Molly Meldrum, and you know, I've had some incredible experience. I've sung on stage with some amazing people. I've spent time with Muhammad Ali and Ayrton Senna, and you know, I've met all my heroes, put it like that. They sometimes say, don't meet your heroes, you'll be disappointed. But I've never been disappointed. These are all amazing people. And, you know, when you meet them, it fires you up. You know, you get inspired because they're having the time of their lives if they're doing well, doing successfully, and they usually are. And, you know, look, we all got to be glad to be in this position. If you call us celebrities, then we try and match up to that. But really down underneath, we're all normal people who are just having a ball doing this. You know?
And you're so much fun to be around. New generations have been turned on to music by television and film and commercials. We get to see all of those too. And you've had so many hits over the we're not allowed to play them now, sadly, because of copyright when we live stream. However,
isn't that terrible?
I know. Well, this is why they've got to see you tomorrow night.
We could go into an hour on the way radio is controlled, but we won't do that right now.
Well, it's not so much us; it's more the social media giants because of copyright, which I understand. But I do want to say, like, of all your hits, and I played a big montage earlier. What a godsend to have a certified classic song like You Make Me Feel Like Dancing that generations, Leo, get to enjoy. And the minute it starts, nobody's sitting down during that song, are they? No one.
No, it's good. But then, you know, that's like, there's so much contrast in the music. I mean, When I Need You as a ballad, you know, is the one that they play on all the weddings. And when people are far away from home and they miss their loved ones, that's the song that crosses the continents. And then you've got story songs like Moonlighting and Giving It All Away and The Show Must Go On, which is kind of vaudeville fun, one-man band. I mean, I've always tried to have a lot of contrast in my songs. I don't think one album has ever sounded like the one before.
Yes.
And I think that kind of makes a great stage show. You know, look, I dare to say, used to be my great mate, Bruce Springsteen. We're still talking every now and then, but he's got a similar thing. When you go on stage and see Bruce, you're going to have a contrast of material.
Yes.
You know, the Rolling Stones have that, you know, the Beatles have that. And I think all the best artists, dare I say, I put myself amongst them, but we all try to kind of entertain on stage. And you can't do that if you've only got one genre, you know what I mean?
Agree.
You keep moving.
And, because the audience, don't they? They go up and then you bring them down. They go up slow and then up-tempo and then,
Yeah, my show is like the story of my life, you know, and there's a lot of autobiographical songs. I mean, I really did get run over by a taxi cab for one-man band, and The Show Must Go On was all about playing dreadful shows in the early days where they throw everything at you. Orchard Road is about an affair that I had, and I went back to my wife, you know. Moonlighting is about our lovely roadie Dave from 1967 who tried to run off with the daughter of the chief of police. So there's a lot of true stories in there as well, you know. And I think that's what probably attracts people to the show, you know. I hope it is anyway, because that's what we're enjoying doing. And I always say we because I've got the most incredible band with me, and I'm so proud to have them as well. Best musicians, I reckon, in Australia. And, you know, so it's a party atmosphere up there, but it's also a party atmosphere on stage.
Oh, it's so much fun. People are going to have so much fun tomorrow night. Leo Sayer is my guest. Before I let you go, the country loves you, as you know. You love the country. You decided to become an Australian citizen. What is it about this country, Australia, that you love the most?
Oh, where to start? I think the openness of character, because people say what they feel. You know, everybody's got an inner Kevin Bloody Wilson inside them, I think. but, you know, I love the way that people say it like it is. And I salute our multicultural society. I think that that's the best thing. You know, when I go up north, I'm talking to Indigenous people. When I come to Adelaide, I'm talking to Greek people. And when I come to Perth, I'm talking to Scottish people. And I think that we all mix together. And in a world at the moment, dare I say, that is being so divided by bloody stupid people governing us, I think this is time we all gang together. We are all humans, and we've got to forgive and forget our differences and have some compassion for each other.
It is a great message.
I think Australia stands for that, you know, and that's why I'm proud of this country.
You are playing the Theberton Theatre refurb tomorrow night, the 10th of October. I can report firsthand you're at the top of your game. It is a great night out, guaranteed. And I just need to apologise once for you, Leo, because you may or may not remember, there's a lady here in Adelaide by the name of Dee Shepherd from the Adelaide Footy League.
I know Dee, yes.
She is your biggest fan. She got so carried away at our gala ball. I hope she doesn't embarrass herself tomorrow at Thebe.
If she does, she's welcome. Di, come on down.
Great to see you, Leo. Thanks so much. We'll catch up soon.
Thanks
All the
to
best.
everybody at 5AA. Thank you.
Well done. The great Leo Sayer. Great to see him. You can enjoy him tomorrow at Theberton Theatre. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
When Adelaide needs to know, 5AA News.
The 4-year-old disappeared with a footprint, the only clue since.
Canberra's pitching in to help SA disability employment provider Bedford.
A truck driver has been charged after slamming into a car.
Live, local.
Detectives say the cause of the man's death remains unclear. Wine producers sold an additional $6.4 million of wine.
Local news and information first.
BHP is considering a copper smelter expansion.
5AA News. Always Adelaide.
A pedicure should feel good, and at Medi-Pedi it does from the ground up. Medi-Pedi combines the indulgent touch of beauty therapy with the trusted skills of podiatry, creating Adelaide's first medical pedicure. It's a treatment like no other. Your feet expertly cared for by a podiatrist, then pampered by one of Medi-Pedi's trained beauty therapists. Because looking after yourself should feel exquisite right down to your toes. With 4 Adelaide locations, book now at medipediclinics.com.au. Medi-Pedi, feel good from the ground up.
Well, if you're looking for a little extra value this month, Star Discount Chemists enjoy double the love at double Superstar Reward points. You can pick up the BioGland Magnesium Plus Glucosamine, 180 tablets, just $28.99. There's also the Nature's Way High Strength Vitamin K2 and D3, 30 capsules there, just $15.99. Just remember, always read the label, follow directions for use. If it's vitamins and skincare, fragrances, lifestyle range, there is something for everyone to feel good. And don't forget, of course, your friendly Star pharmacists always on hand. They've got the trusted advice for you. There are more than 20 Star Discount Chemists around Adelaide, so there's one close to you. You can shop in-store, order online with click and collect, or you can get it delivered. Star Discount Chemists, convenient, rewarding, always great value.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamara Francis with the news headlines. Emergency services are at the scene of an active house fire on the Esplanade at Henley Beach, just south of Henley Square, and are urging people to avoid the area, with delays along the Esplanade expected. Hamas has agreed to start releasing Israeli hostages from Sunday. The opposition and Albanese government are urging both sides to adhere to the plan. And 2 more Labor MPs will bow out of politics at the next state election. Lee Odenwalla and Dana Wortley. And in sport, SA has made 273 from its 50 overs in the one-dayer against Victoria at Adelaide Oval. Vic need 258 runs from 263 balls to win. Partly cloudy and 20 today. Right now it's 19 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 4 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
A new elevated shopping experience awaits at Burnside Village. With a 2-story Mecca flagship store, Coco Republic, JB Hi-Fi, Uniqlo, Style Runner, Kavari, July and much more. Burnside Village. Fashion, dining, lifestyle. BurnsideVillage.com.au.
G'day, I'm Russell Coit. Out in the bush, you need to rely on reliability. Yep, luckily I know how to keep my old 4x4 running, unlike this newbie in his fancy trot.
Hey Russ, need a hand?
All good here. Ow! My hand!
With a 10-year warranty, it's Mitsubishi's most capable ute ever. Nothing can frighten a Triton.
Actually, could you take me to the hospital? Yeah, quickly.
Here at FIVEAA, we're all about supporting local. Here's who you can support around Adelaide. Anderson Solicitors have been supporting South Australians with legal expertise and advice for over 50 years. Anderson Solicitors, help when you need it. Love History on Wheels? The RAA Bay to Birdwood is back, Sunday, October 19, all thanks to RAA. It's better to be a member. FIVEAA, supporting local business.
Live, local. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leap Forest.
28 minutes to 4, Sports Show not too far away. Tim Ginniver, Stephen Rowe. Timmy's going to join us before we get to 4 o'clock, though, because we'll get him involved in our next segment. One of the great things we love to do, particularly on the live stream for Complete Care with a K, is get people like Leo Sayer, where you can see Leo and see how he's going and find out what's happening in his world, but also to find out about great people and businesses here in SA. And this will be fun, not only on air, but also on the live stream, because this coming Saturday, the 11th of October, from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m, it is Inverterpalooza, which is the sour beer festival held by Stepney's Little Bang Brewing. The general manager and head brewer is Oscar Matthews. He joins me this afternoon. Oscar, thanks for coming in. Lovely to see you.
G'day, mate. A pleasure to be here.
You and I, we just mentioned to you off air, I'm a non-drinker, so that's why I've roped Tim in for this. But I, like many people who drink, I'm sure, are fascinated by the premise of the sour beer.
Oh, it's a pretty wacky little category. I mean, we do all sorts of things with sours, and we'll have quite a few on display this weekend.
Before we get into the sour element of it, let's talk about you. Let's talk about the brewery itself. How long has Little Bang Brewing been around?
So we're actually celebrating our 11th birthday this year. So last year was the big one.
Yep.
And I've been at Little Bang for 3 years.
So a beer enthusiast who thought, you know what, I'm going to take up this brewing game. I can do this. If the big boys can do it, I can have a crack.
A little bit, yeah. It's a very creative industry. I came from a background of marketing and quickly learnt that wasn't my thing, and somehow ended up in beer.
Is it fun? Was it difficult to learn? Is it one of those processes of, like, are you a nutty professor in some shed? It's all about experimentation?
It's a bit of both. I mean, there's a very serious element to it in terms of, maintaining consistency and quality, but we love to experiment. It's what we do.
So, again, as a non-drinker, I'm not caught up in the world, but I do remember when people were brewing at home, when it first sort of became popular, people's sheds would have, like, explosions going off. What an industry it is now. Like, people like yourself, the other brewers around SA in the country. I mean, it's such a market now, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy. Craft beer, no doubt, is going through some tough times, but it's a very loyal industry, and a lot of people that love supporting local breweries and really seek it out.
Is it tougher now post-COVID? Are you going through a period? Are people's, are they experimental and now they're not as experimental? Or what's the?
I think there's two sides to it. I mean, through COVID, craft beer absolutely boomed, and it's been on a growth path for a number of years. But post-COVID, craft beer in Australia has really started to see its first little slowdown. It's not too dissimilar to anything that we've seen in, the US, which is really, the home of craft beer. But as I said, everyone's sort of shifting with it. And for us, it's really a shift more to bringing people into the venue, creating, fun and exciting events and giving people a reason to go out.
Now, you do have the Stepney Brewery and Tap Room, don't you, that people can come and visit you? So where are you there?
So we're number 25 Henry Street.
Yep.
Yeah.
So people can come and experience and check out and have a good time.
Yeah, we've got 22 taps there. Every now and then we run a few little guest taps from some of our friends, be it local or interstate. And, we've got kitchen there, awesome kitchen team. Every event that we run, they're coming up with a new little menu.
It's a bit like the wine industry, isn't it, where you can have a great product and you might have these amazing beers that people love, but you do need to branch out. That's the industry, isn't it? It's make it a destination, not just a product.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've got two streams that we really play in there. You know, we've got the hospitality space for it and producing new and exciting beers.
Mm-hmm.
And the marketing is also, the branding. I don't know if you're familiar with the Little Bang branding, but we're very creative. You know, it's very illustrative, fun and exciting cans, and it's really about the whole package.
Yeah, I was looking. So again, I'm not a buyer, but I was looking at your socials, and you are and that's. I mean, you got great merch, and they're the kind of things where if I was going into a place, it automatically attracts the eye. Probably in the old days, they would go for like a classic look, whereas you guys are like, pick me, pick me.
Yeah. I think we've really found our niche in that respect.
Tell us about the demographic of people who enjoy your craft beers and your brewing as a. Is craft beer a younger person's thing? Are you finding? Do you have a wide range of people, all different age groups coming in and
honestly,
enjoying?
it's such a broad range.
Okay.
We have a lot of younger groups, 21st birthdays and that sort of thing, coming through the brewery, but very mixed crowd. 20s all the way through to 40s, 50s, and quite a few families as well.
That's great.
Yeah.
What's your rock star beer? What are you most known for?
So Sun Bear, our little hazy pale ale, is probably our most popular beer, so to speak. It's the one we make the most of. But outside of that, we've got a few cult favourites, things like Face Inverter and Geezer Pleaser, and
And the Face Inverter is the sour, which we're going to get to, and we'll trial that as well. When you created the brewery, when you're getting into the industry yourself, is it a weird? I don't want to say paternal, but is there a real pride when you realise that you've created something? Because you would have been drinking beer yourself as a kid growing up, loving a particular brand. Then all of a sudden, your beer becomes people's favourites. That's kind of like got to be a cool affirmation for you.
Yeah, it's a pretty surreal feeling. When I first started out brewing, before brewing in Australia, I brewed in California and then came back to start another brewery up in the hills. And the first time I saw the beer on the shelf, I was like, wow, this is something different. This is cool. And people are out there and enjoying it.
And is not the hardest thing, but is the thing you really want, you want just people to try it, don't you? Give them a go. So my wife, when we go overseas, she likes to try the local beers from the area that we're in. And who knows, it could become a favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the tap room, that's why we have such a broad offering. We've got 22 taps. We offer tasting paddles. We really want people to try and experience all the different beers because we make so many different styles.
Yep. So give us a run of those styles. So heavies, lights, pales, etc.
Yeah, a lot of IPA. IPA is probably one of our top movers. Particularly with the true followers of craft beer. But then we need to make beers that are open to everyone because we get all different people through the brewery. So we make nice clean lagers, very easy drinking, light fruity pale ales, through to the more experimental things like Face Inverter, the super sour.
Yeah, this is a silly question possibly. How do you learn how to craft beer? Is there a beer school? When you decided that you weren't going to be in marketing and publicity, how do you do it?
I think there's a few different ways. I mean, we've got a fantastic TAFE course that's local and a lot of really good brewers coming through that. For me, I actually just learnt on the job. So I went away and worked in California in a brewery north of Los Angeles and spent 2 years there, just really learning the craft. I mean, for me, that is like the mecca of craft beer. So, for me, I approach it more so from the sense of it's a flavour creation experience, really, and just having a really good hands-on approach with all the different raw materials.
Have you may not want to admit this, have you tried some things and go, that doesn't work? Like when you try sour beer, this is going to be great because, again, I was talking to someone who said to me, quote, sour beers divide people. They divide beer drinkers. However, those who really love them really love them. Is that the case?
Yeah, that's absolutely the case.
Yep.
I mean, particularly when it comes to something like Face Inverter. I mean, and there's so many different kinds of sours, and we'll taste through a few today. So you've got the more extreme end and the really light, fun, approachable ones.
So I'm a mixed lolly kind of guy.
Yeah.
Sour lollies have become all the rage. Is it a flavouring? How's the sour element, or is that the
There's
special
a couple of different ways that you can do it. Yeah, most of it is actually done through fermentation.
Okay.
And you can use particular yeast strains, or you can actually sour the product before it goes into the tank.
And does the sour have like a fruity taste to it, or it's just a beer that's got a sour kick to it?
It really depends on what you're trying to do.
Right.
For a lot of our beers, they're actually co-fermented with fruit. So we experiment with things like hibiscus and raspberry, mango, passion fruit, all sorts of things.
You actually use the real fruit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh, see, who knew?
Yeah, I mean, for us, there's all sorts of different flavourings you can get. But the way we like to do it is to really use the real thing. You can't really replicate that.
Of course. Yeah, that's great. All right, so Invertapalooza, so as in inverting your face, which we'll see Tim do in just 1 second. Face puckering, fruit-loaded sours that have become a cult favourite. Now, you've got 10 taps of the sour beers on the Saturday.
I think we're up to 11 now.
11
we
taps.
Snuck in a few extra.
Face Inverter, Face Berserker. You've got live music. You've got market stalls. You've got merch. So it's a whole day out, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, big day.
Beers plus more. I also noticed on your calendar you've got something for Halloween coming up on the 26th of October.
Yep.
That's your Flash and Froth. Do you have Halloween beers, or it's just a Halloween theme kind of good time together?
For that day, we'll have the pop-up tattoo studio in it's Tattoo Gallery.
Wow.
We've run that event twice a year for the last couple of years now.
You are going all out. So come down and have a beer and then get inked.
Oh, absolutely. We've got people lining up from before the doors even open for it.
Man, Blake's going to be there like the guy from the Hangover movie. Come back with a Mike Tyson face tat. And then your big birthday coming up, the 11th birthday.
Yeah, 15th of November.
So that'll be a big show as well. We're going to take a short break. Oscar Matthews is here. He's the general manager and head brewer. Folks, we want you to head along Saturday, anytime between 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. to Little Bang Brewing there in Stepney, to the brewery and the tap room, because they've got their Sour Beer Festival. If you're a sour beer enthusiast, you'll love it. If you want to try out, can you spot the newbies straight away, walking people that have never tried it before? Do you get some enjoyment from watching people's faces either appreciate the taste you've delivered or sort of
absolutely
invert somewhat?
Yeah.
Because I said to Tim, are you a sour beer drinker? He said, I'm not. I said, perfect. You're the exact person we want to try then.
Yeah. No, I think there's it's not for everyone, but everyone's there to enjoy the experience, and they all walk away and they go, wow, that was awesome.
Live stream, people are going to get to watch it on the big screen next for Complete Care. 17 to 4, our tasting right after this. Little Bang Brewing and Oscar Matthews.
5AA is inviting you into the studio every afternoon. Head to the 5AA live stream.
Live life your way with personalised disability support and aged care services. Visit completecare.com.au today.
If working with NDIS plans is a source of confusion or frustration, there is an easy way forward. At Complete Care, you're given a client service manager. Think of them as a concierge, there to assist and recommend services as they're needed, from cleaning and home maintenance to social support and transportation. They're essential to our clients and always available to their loved ones. It's just one of the things we do that sets us apart. Trust client service managers from Complete Care with a K.
Upgrade to Australian made at Harvey Norman now, with up to 25% off selected lounges, dining and bedroom furniture. Choose Australian made quality, support local manufacturing and save up to 25%. Hurry, in-store only. Up to 25% off lounges and recliners. Up to 25% off dining tables, chairs and benches. Up to 25% off customisable bedroom furniture, storage pieces and more. Limited time. Up to 25% off selected Australian made lounges, dining and bedroom furniture at Harvey Norman now.
The Kia Tasman reviews from car expert are in.
This is genuinely impressive. I wasn't expecting this.
But don't believe the experts? Test drive a Tasman today. Tasman, the best ute you've never driven.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Thinking about dental implants, but feeling a little nervous? That's totally understandable. Which is why at Burnside Dental Practice, comfort always comes first. We offer gentle sleep dentistry, so you'll always feel calm and supported. Our implants are matched to your smile and made for your comfort, so you can confidently eat, speak and smile with ease. For complete peace of mind, book your implant consultation at Burnside Dental Practice in Hazelwood Park. Visit burnsidedental.com.au.
Breaking up is never easy. And when a relationship does end, there's so much to work through. What happens with the house, the car, the kids, your future? It's hard to know where to start. And that's where Anderson Solicitors will help. In just 90 minutes, Andersons will create your personalised family roadmap, explaining your options and outlining a clear plan for the next steps. and all for a set fee. Anderson Solicitors. Help when you need it.
Hey, it's Lauren here from Adelaide, and if you're like me and you love a good bargain from your local chemist, check out Star Discount Chemist. They're all about great value and helping your family stay healthy. Go in store or online for click and collect and delivery. Star Discount Chemist. How can we help?
Tour differently with Trafalgar and Phil Hoffman Travel in 2026. Save up to 10% on 2026 worldwide tours, including the 20-day Britain and Ireland Grandeur Tour from $8,865 per person twin share. Explore 5 countries and 35 cities, visiting Stonehenge, the Cliffs of Moher, Guinness Storehouse, Cornwall's Coast, and experience the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo on selected departures. Visit pht.com.au.
5AA Afternoons with Leap Forest.
13 minutes to 4. Complete Care live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We're here with Oscar Matthews. He is the General Manager and the Head Brewer for Little Bang Brewing there in Stepney, who have their Sour Beer Festival coming up this weekend. It's called Invertapalooza. Tim Ginniver is here as our official beer guinea pig. Thank you, Tim, for doing this.
I love a palooza.
See, and it's so funny because people normally say, oh, you're doing stuff on the show so you get free chocks or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't drink. This is totally your benefit and the audience.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
And the visual on the Complete Care live stream.
Yes.
All right, Oscar, what are you going to fire up for us first? You brought in 4 beers. You want to jump across and grab those?
I have been to Little Bang as well. Yeah, it's a great setup down there.
Nice. Have you had a sour beer before?
Oh, yes, I have. Yeah. I can't say I've had one that I've enjoyed.
Okay.
So this will be a good experiment.
You're in for a little treat.
All right.
Yeah.
Oscar, grab yourself a can and a glass if you can, please. What will we enjoy here first?
So we will start off with our little hibiscus sour, the Pinkening.
Hibiscus sour, the Pinkening. I mean, this, if you talk about a legend from the port.
Sounds like a disease.
Getting around.
Got a cream for that?
Crack her open. So Tim will taste the hibiscus here.
The Pinkening.
The Pinkening.
So we call this one a little super session sour. It's only 3%.
Yep.
And it's not too sour on.
No, that's easy to drink.
Yeah. You drink that?
Yeah, that's easy to drink.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, I could scull that.
You've got a show to do. Drink responsibly.
Yeah. So only 3%.
Is this popular with the ladies because of the pink, or it's a gender neutral beer?
No, this is actually one of the beers from the Little Bang Vault. It hasn't been made in about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we had Invertapalooza coming back, and we thought, we got to make something.
Bring it. Yeah.
Because you need to do that. It's a bit like a licorice. You can't have your super salty all the time. You got to have the lower. Right.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good summer beer too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it pours beautifully in a glass. You know,
yeah.
It's a little bit more on the ruby red side, but yeah, it looks
beautiful.
Liked it. No, that's good.
Tick of approval. See, I'm happy with this. All right.
Oh, you're off to a nice easy start.
Oscar, beer number 2 is what?
So we have Face Inverter.
Is this your strongest?
This isn't the strongest. This is the entry level for Face Inverter.
Excellent. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing this and hearing this, by the way.
That's a great name.
There is no better sound, is there not, than the cracking of a tin?
Cracking of a can.
Like a good golf swing where you just flush it, or a basketball swish. I put sort of in the same category. Maybe the middle of the bat.
You can smell the difference.
Oh, here we go. Face Inverter. T. Ginniver. We'll see it first and foremost.
Oh, wow. It reminds me of that first moment when you're a kid and you put the whiz fizz in your mouth.
Oh, and you just get that rush.
That buzz.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Could you drink it though? It's not too sour for you?
No, not at all.
Oh, good. His face didn't invert. Oscar, I'm slightly disappointed, I'll be honest.
The bloke that didn't like sours.
Correct.
You can really.
So what's the zing in that? What's the sour part of that?
So it's a lemon citrus sour. So we use a lot of natural lemon juice in it, but I guess the concept for the beer is that it's really inspired, by like the Warhead lollies.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where the inspiration came from.
I'll tell you what, the Warhead era will love that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is exactly what it is. Yeah, my lad, he's now, nearly 28. He loved the Warheads.
Yeah.
And that would be a beer he would definitely enjoy.
Do you know who loves the Warheads? My sister-in-law, who's a dentist, because it's literally built another story on the house because they're the worst things for your kids' teeth. The absolute worst.
Yeah, brush your teeth.
Them and sports drinks, they're disgraceful. Number 3.
We're going well.
Oscar is what?
All right, so again, inspired by Face Inverter.
Yep.
Now, Face Inverter was actually a little bit of a background on it. It was first brewed for this competition called GABS. So it was a national craft beer festival, and everyone would go and brew the most crazy beers.
Gotcha.
And that's where Face Inverter was born. And then we thought, oh, you know what, we got to step it up. So we actually brewed the Face Berserker.
Oh, here we go.
So
this is like the show ride that they all warned you not to go on.
Yeah, the old zipper back in the day.
That's right. So this is the double citrus sour.
Right.
More lemon, more booze. It's 8%. So we're really stepping it up.
I've got to say the lemon, though, really comes out. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And your face will forever be on the internet if your face inverts
You know,
here,
we
which
just
would
went
be
to Italy.
great.
I didn't realise that lemons aren't a natural fruit.
Oh, really?
No, they were created
lemons
by a
are not-
sour orange and another fruit, and they
Cross-pollination.
to create a
Really?
lemon, and a lime's not natural either.
Yeah, wow.
Now that,
Gee whiz.
the things you learn.
Tim Geneva's weekend coming up with Michael Keelan on Saturday and Sunday.
All righty.
Here we go.
Face Berserker.
The Face Berserker. Little Bang Brewing.
Yeah. So it's
I tell you-
it's a step up.
Yeah.
It's a step up.
You don't
from
hate
that.
it, though.
I
No.
don't hate it. You know why? I do like all the combos you're putting in there.
Yeah.
I love those flavours.
So is it like a lemon twist? Is it a real lemon
Yeah.
citrusy taste to it?
Very citrusy, yeah,
Okay.
very. But it's not. What would you say? It is not offensive.
No. See, I'm delighted
I'm
for
a
you,
little bit
Oscar.
baffled by
I'm a
this.
little bit shattered, to be
Yeah.
honest, but I'm delighted because it's a great publicity for your beer.
This is good.
I see. We bought another.
I would go that one. Yeah, in place of that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But you drink all three.
Well, I have.
Yeah.
I already have.
God, see, we bought
Very good.
Didn't you bring the fourth beer just in case he needed to chase it?
That was supposed to be the palate cleanser.
That's just
which
our
was
lunch.
kicked
Do you want to
off.
try? Do you want to try the palate cleanser while you're here? All right, you may as well.
I'm not here for your company.
Paper Catholic.
Yeah.
Jack Newton.
Oh, I just
Circles.
saw
All of
him.
that.
I saw him recently.
Who, the Pope or Jack
the
Newton?
Pope.
Did you? Where was he?
Yeah, I reckon we had a few of these.
And this is your.
So this is our lager.
This is your
Just
lager.
a clean everyday lager, inspired by German, Munich Helles style.
Yeah.
Just very nice, easy.
Which I like that
Easy
style
beer,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah, no, that's good. It's a good setup. I used to work just down the road. What's the street called? Henry?
Yeah, Henry Street.
Yeah, I used to work in Henry Street. So
beautiful.
That
Yep.
setup you've got was there years ago when I was working there. But, geez, it's a nice setup now.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So Little Bang was originally at Union Street.
Oh, right.
And we've now actually moved to Henry Street.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go. Yeah, sensational.
Well, I've got to say, it's gone really well. Slightly, I was hoping for the Shaquille O'Neal
Yeah.
internet sort of meme
Yeah.
where, you know, your face couldn't handle it. We haven't quite got to that.
No,
All
I
right,
actually
so
have
So we
enjoyed
might
it.
need to step it up then.
That is great. Double citrus
Yeah,
super sour. That
please.
is,
Please do that.
that's a great summer beer.
All right, so give us your gold, silver, bronze. If you had to choose one, are you choosing the Face Berserker, the Face Inverter, or the pink?
The Berserker.
Oh, really? The strongest of the three?
That would be the one I'd go to first up out of a cold esky, just cracking that on a say a 32-degree day.
Yes.
Oh,
I
I'd
mean, it's got
slam
a
that
skull on the can.
Yeah, I'd slam it down.
See?
So good.
You know what it is, Oscar?
Dangerous.
You can't take the kid out of the port. Is,
No, you can't.
is what that says. Well done. Well, thank you, Tim.
No, thank you, Oscar. That
I
was
know
awesome.
you've just had 4 parts of beers. Do you remember who's on the show after 4
yes,
o'clock?
we do. Oh, we got a full. What would you
Card.
say? We're covering just about everything. We've got the Women's World Cup being covered off by Talia McGrath, of course, superstar for South Australia as well. We've got Scapey coming on about Bathurst.
Yes.
Covering that off. We've got Yaya Dukuli because Adelaide United start their season next Friday night. So
Best song in the A-League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Eloise Jones, the Adelaide Crows, looking to get a win. They had a nasty loss last week, so they're looking to get back on the winning front. Lockie Murphy is joining us after 120 games for Adelaide. He got delisted, but he's been good enough to come on and tell us what he's going to do next.
Excellent. Well, that's coming up from 4 o'clock. We will leave you these 4 cans of beer. So if people are watching your live stream between 4 and 6 and you see Timmy have a
Should
little
be a good show.
sneaky look, good on you, Tim. Thank you for that. Oscar, thanks for coming in. Slightly disappointed that he, but it's praise. So
Absolutely.
you got to be happy with that. Quick refresh for us. Your big show Saturday, 11 till 10?
Correct. Yep.
You're on the live stream, Tim. You can say goodbye in the flesh. Thank you for that. It is the Sour Beer Festival. It's called Invertapalooza. You've got how many? 11 taps.
11 taps of sour
beers.
Yep.
Live music, market stalls, merch. It's all about fun,
partying, just
done.
Good time.
Little Bang Brewing. Well done. Lovely to meet you. Thank you for coming in and continued success. We love a great South Australian success story, of which yours is. So long may you brew.
Thank you so much
Great
for having
to see
me.
you. Thanks for coming in. Oscar Matthews. He is the general manager and the head brewer, folks, of Little Bang Brewing. If you want to give the sours a try, do that. Make sure you go and see them at the Stepney Brewery and Tap Room. Grab yourself a beer and a bite to eat. Before we get out of here, tickets to go to Cheese Fest, you and 3 friends. If you want to head along, Australia's original and biggest cheese festival